am JadeFox, Unfiltered, and welcome back, JDX. Usually I say woo child of ghetto, but woo child of fucking nursing home, okay? So, yeah, so I got, FranMa, Love Lives and Lacefronts, a little bit in her feelings, so she got her old geriatric ass up and decided to take some subtle jabs at me. So, I'm going to answer it. It was a bad idea. She should have just shut the fuck up. But, she ain't got nothing else to do, girl. So, I mean, it is what it is. So, it's like, what? So, yeah. So, she said this. Let's play it.
Yes, I said it, single. Because most married women don't have time for this bullshit. If you're married and you have time for this foolishness to pick and pull, then yes, I said.
Okay, so, as y'all heard, she was like, she seems to pride herself on being some man's wife. Like, I do understand, FranMa, that you were born back in the 1800s, where basically that's all women were. You were prided when you were a wife. Like, that was a big accomplishment. That was the only accomplishment they allowed you to have. So, but I mean, I was born, 100 years after you and shit. So, in our generation, we are the prize. Because she must have said single, as if being married was a big flex. But remember how you got that marriage? If it weren't for somebody dying and you getting an inheritance, you would the fuck be single with no fucking money. And on the internet talking about bitches younger and badder than you. Okay? Okay, so let's humble yourself. All right. And so she also said this.
Say about me, because I am happy over here in my 3,300 square foot home, in my home that has gone up in value over 75% of what I closed it at 2 years ago. I'm over here making money, making decisions, moving, shaking, doing all the things that bad bitches do, including not paying attention to salty, sad, slow, single sluts who are unsuccessful and strange, okay? With the whoop-de-whoop, okay? Whoop-de-whoop, and blah, and this, that, the third, and, girl, and at the end of...
Child, FranMa, number one, wants to be young so bad with the whoop-de-whoop and the this and then the blase. Like, what are the kids saying? Like, you are trying so hard to keep up with us young bitches, young enough, younger than you bitches, and any younger than us bitches, to where you use a lot of very outdated lingo, like a lot of very outdated lingo. But no, that's not cool. It kind of reminds me of, like, let's say a lily white guy going around a bunch of black people like, yeah, what be up, homie? That's what you do a lot. Like, you so bad want to appeal to Raheem so bad because he's 1,000 years younger than you, to where you just making yourself look fucking stupid. And so you said you're doing what bad bitches do, okay? Number one, all right? First of all, like I said, you pride yourself on that home, but you got it through an inheritance, okay? So, number one, bad bitches, they would have their own. That just would have been a bonus. And that's the only way that you got your fucking husband. And you and I both know that. So, and then you met your husband because you were working at a temp agency and he came in for a job. Bad, bougie bitches and all this other stuff. They don't meet the, no, they're not, and you calling us the help over here, but you fucking married the fucking help. You fucking paid the help to marry your fucking ass. But anyway. So, bad bitches be keeping fucking braids in their hair for like 10 years straight. Like, through all the thumbnails and everything else, I have never seen your braids look like they were fresh, like they were new. I've never seen them new. It's like they put them in your head already the fuck old. You need to stop letting Raheem's bitches do your fucking hair because they playing in your fucking face. I have never, no bougie or bad bitch is gonna do no shit like that. They're not, okay? They're not wearing old ass braids. It's rare to see you with your motherfucking hair comb, bitch. You look stupid. But anyway. So also another thing that bad bitches don't do, you don't comb me and Raheem's daughter's hair ever. Like, you would have your baby out there looking like that. So that's why I can't wait until me and Raheem finally put your old ass in a nursing home where I could finally be a proper stepmother to JadeFox. Well, I'm changing the name as soon as I get it. I'm changing the name so I can be a proper stepmother to that beautiful little girl. So a bad or bougie bitch is not, even if a bad or bougie bitch don't want to keep their self up, they're going to make sure their child's hair is not, don't look 10 fucking days old. That is a beautiful little girl. Clearly you must have gotten a surrogate or something. But for you to go out sad like that, you're supposed to be so bougie and so this, no. And so bad bitches don't clean their fucking fingernails. Like, they don't clean under their fingernails. Like, they don't wash their hands. But you're a bad bitch, but you can't clean under your nasty ass fingernails. And this is just shit I'm seeing at first glance. I didn't do like a whole analysis of you. Like, we're not gonna get into the stupid Ugg boots and shit you wear. I don't care. And yeah, like the whoop-de-whoop, the blase, and all this other bullshit. Like, no, you don't do things that bad bitches do. And then you're like, I mean, girl, let's get to the next one. Also said this.
In this here right now, and you are bougie gang. I'm not talking to you.
Oh,
in this here right now.
And you said, and if you're bougie gang. Okay, so now you're bougie. Okay. So, number one, if anybody knows you're bougie, they're going to, treat you as such. You know what I'm saying? They'll treat you as such. So nobody who's bougie would get that fucking cluster and diamond engagement ring that you fucking have. Like, that doesn't look like, it's not giving solitaire. No bougie bitch would accept a fucking cluster ring. But then again, you did pay for it. So I'm thinking you would have bought yourself something better than that. I keep saying accept, but no. Bougie bitches, they're not doing cluster rings. They're not doing that. And then even if it wasn't, the clarity on that motherfucker is not shiny, is not good, it's not consistent of nobody that's fucking bougie. And so the bad thing about it is a lot of bougie bitches, they don't want people to know that they're bougie. No bougie bitch will just be like, I'm bougie. Only the sad bitches will get away with that. Because a real bougie bitch always saying that they're bougie, somebody gonna try to knock them down on that pedestal. It's gonna hurt somebody's feelings. But every time you say FranMa, people be like, oh yeah, you bougie. So like with me, I'm bougie ghetto or whatever. So I had like my grandmother's older children, they were the, with my mom, they were the, bougie ones. And so her younger children that she's spoiled, they were the, the ones that were spoiled, they the ghetto ones. So, you got some ghetto cousins, you got some bougie cousins. So we would all, get together. So that's how it became a mixture of bougie and ghetto. So we'll be like, okay, well, the ghetto one's like, oh yeah, let's teach you how to steal. And the bougie ones are like, okay, so you like this guy and you know that you're from the streets. This is how you dress, blah, blah, blah. But either way, with me, a lot of times when people call me out on doing certain bougie shit, I just deny it. I'm like, no, I'm not. It's embarrassing me because I want to be more down to earth than I am bougie. But certain shit I just can't do. Like, with not wanting to eat, off-brand food. And like, I bought my sister some diapers. There was the same brand, but one was Swaddlers. I bought the one that was more expensive that had less because I was suspicious that, well, damn, if they're giving me more diapers than it's that, I'm like, no, So it's a lot of weird bougie shit that I'll do that to a fault. But I don't want to be seen as bougies. And real bougie motherfuckers, people just call you out. You don't just sit there and be like, oh, I'm bougie. Okay? She also said this.
Single hoes.
There she go with that single shit again. Like, she just prides herself on, oh, y'all just single. That's a dig at somebody. You're single, but you bought your marriage. Remember that. Go ahead.
These unsuccessful ass coat riding, stupid ass can't get a clue type bitches. Yeah.
All right, you said coat riding. Okay. Let's not forget, Fran. Let's not forget that you were telling D on the phone, hey girl, you were telling D something about how you couldn't switch your content, how you couldn't stop talking about Keisha because you made $4,000 1 month. You make $4,000 a month just off of her content and stuff. That's what your Keisha videos make. So you couldn't do it. I can't stop talking about her. That's a coat rider. You can't even fucking survive unless you speak on another bitch. You can't even survive financially. Like, Keisha literally feeds you. That's a coat rider or whatever. So if I was a coat rider, I wouldn't be on this side. I would have automatically knew in the beginning, okay, you make, you can get a whole following by being a Keisha Kaylee hater. You know what I'm saying? I would have just, but it's not consistent with what I believe. So I'm not going to sit there and just try to down this girl and beat all these strikes and all this other stuff because I don't agree with it. Everything I say nice about her and all this other shit, I agree with. Like, I'm just not about to do that, but that's what you're doing. So yeah. And then, weren't you trying to be her manager and shit? Like that, what? No, crazy.
This is what I suggest. There's a couple of you out here who need some dick. Okay? Girl. Some of y'all need to get some. Okay? If you had some dick in your life, you wouldn't be checking for me. Okay? This is what I...
Really? So basically that means you married to this man and you're not getting fucked because you are checking for so many different people. You checking for bitches way younger than you, way better than you. You checking for Keisha. You checking for Livs. Like, you checking for all kind of mommies and shit. So you just admitted that you're not getting any. You're not getting any because you check for so many different fucking people. What you mean? And you're like, you need dick in your life. And there you go with the old quotes. You know, my uncles and them, they still listen to all that old music. And Dick in Life came out and I looked it up. It was like 96. Like, that's another slang we ain't using. But go to the next.
Well, I just want to be like, guys, do you know, you've heard of pick-me culture, right? There's chicks out there, pick me to the men. Girl, even lower of the low are the pick-me for some friends. Let me tell you, I wish I would bend over backwards to be friends with some bitch, okay? Girl, I would never. I have so much fun I just want to be like, guys, do you know, you've heard of pick-me culture.
Right. So, pick me. Like, you really, like I just said, you tried to get Keisha to pick you to be your manager. You have spent hours and hours and hours and hours on the phone with D. Like, you have spent hours, and I don't know why you deny it. Like, be careful with that. Like, a lot of times, you know, we'll be on the phone. We'll, you know, talk to certain people, especially if you call in. We might all be on the phone and just click you in. So, I don't know why you lying saying you wasn't on the phone with D. Like, I don't know. You were really on the phone, jocked out, sweating D and doing all kind of shit and begging her, yeah, tell Keisha I want to be our manager. You wanted to talk to Keisha. You wanted to do all kind of stupid shit at your, I was about to say tender age, at your big, gigantic ass fucking age. Why the fuck would somebody who has over 500 and something K followers want a bitch who probably got 4,000 followers after all these years, 6,000? What you got on that vlog shit that nobody watched? You got 3,000 on that? Like, you have less followers than her and you're a dick rider. Like, you need her. So managers, it should be a situation where, okay, I need my manager. I need that. No, you're no. You're trying to eat off of Keisha all types of ways. So because I have an opinion or because D has an opinion or anybody has an opinion, that's not giving pick me. That's definitely not giving pick me. But I mean, you had to say some shit. You know, like you just probably read your comments and saw somebody said that shit about me, and then your old ass just went and regurgitated it. But anyway.
Like, oh, we got your back. When you can stand 10 toes alone, when nobody got your back and everybody's coming for your neck, call me, bitch. Call me. Like, oh, we got your back.
I mean, you said when you can stand 10 toes down on your own and you don't need no help and all this other stuff, you know, call you. But when they was dragging you, didn't you have to call Meek Mob D for help? Didn't D have to help you? So you couldn't stand on your own no type of way. You went over to the Dream Team to get some fucking help. That's giving pick me. That's giving all the shit that you say that you're not doing. Like, you had to go to a whole nother bitch that dragged the fuck out of you to get help so you can stop getting dragged any other way at your big, grown, old age. Okay?
Including my marriage, look, you're wrong. You don't know me. And if you had half a heart, half a brain, half a badassness that I do, a bitch could pick up and girl call me through Instagram and ask me the shit. Get a direct quote. Because you look stupid. You look salty, sad, slow, and it's really just the including my marriage.
Okay. So now that in itself is giving pick me. contrary to whatever the fuck you say, oh, I'm just being friends, I'm not that friendly and that all right of a fucking person. Like, I don't reach out to people and shit and in the inbox and be like, oh, yo, I heard this about your marriage, blah, blah, blah. It's only one motherfucker I did that with in my entire fucking life, and that is Malibu Dollface. I wanted to know something. So, you know, I hit him up in his inbox, and it wasn't even, well, I guess it was concerning him. It was concerning Keisha, and I asked him, and I forgot I even did that. But bitch, if you think I'm about to go have a conversation with you in your fucking inbox or try to call you or something, no, bitch, you are nothing that I want to talk to. If I want to, like, did you try to do that with Keisha and all the other people that you fucking dragged? Were you in Liv's life inbox trying to ask questions and all this other shit? No, bitch, I'm making an observation with what the fuck I'm seeing. So no, bitch, I will not be in your motherfucking inbox the way you was all in D's inboxes and phones and all this other bullshit because your old lonely ass wants somebody to play with. So, like I said, I like who I like, and then I like who I don't like. You're not you're not bad enough for somebody, you know, for me to want to reach out to you. So is that me kind of calling Malibu bad a little bit? Even though I hate that bitch now, but you know, he was on the level for me to do that and nobody else. Okay? Okay.
We're out here spreading some sort of a rumor. Once again, girl, these bitches got the vapors so bad for my husband. My husband doesn't even have a channel, girl. You know, I'm like, damn, babe, if you put up a channel, we probably could get you monetized in about like 2.5 seconds. They're just waiting for you to hit the YouTube streams. Girl, let me tell you something. My husband sits and laughs at you guys, okay? When I say my husband thinks you're funny, girl, he's laughing at you, not with you, boo-boo. He's laughing at you. Okay, we laughing at you. Okay? All right? But girl, these people want to know so bad what my...
Girl, there you go with that old Negro spiritual ass lingo. Did you say the vapors? I looked that up. That came out in like 88. Oh my gosh, they done caught the vapors over my man. They done did all this other shit over my man. Bitch, I can have your man. All the bitches that I know and I'm associated with, whole mom squad, whatever, can have that nigga because he's bought and paid for. And like I said, I'm going, if I so want to, like, bitch, the ring that Raheem is going to give to me, bitch, number one, will not be a cluster ring. I will not have our daughter, the fuck hair out there looking like that. How your fat, nasty ass doing while you chasing young girls on the motherfucking internet. And everything is going to work out fine, grandma. Like, the sooner you go to that rest haven or whatever the fuck we about to put your old ass in, the better. But, no, bitch, no. Like, you seem so concerned over this dude. Like, but at the end of the day, that's why you're doing all of this. That's why you're doing all of this, because basically you have, I forgot what, a little syndrome. I know, I'm already knowing, because, you know, your self-esteem is so low due to the fact that you had to buy this man, that you had to get your inheritance, buy him, and all this other shit. You're knowing he don't want you. You're knowing he don't want you. So I'm knowing you going to the supermarket and shit, and you looking at bitches younger than you all the time, and probably putting that man through so much. Like, you think she's cute, huh? You think she's cute? Is she cuter than me? Just because she's young? You probably be fussing and worrying this man all night. You probably hate you hate every girl that this man would want, and which is everybody. So you taking your frustration out on the fact that you are paying somebody to be with you. Like, if you didn't have that big house that you claim you have and all this other shit from the inheritance, he wouldn't fuck with you. So you taking it out on Liv. You're taking it out on Keisha. You're taking it out on this. You would have no life. Somebody's death literally had to give your bum ass life. Somebody's death had to give your bum ass life. So basically, if somebody did not die, you would be single and stupid looking somewhere at the fucking temp agency still trying to buy some young dicks. So no, like, leave these young girls alone. Whatever Liv's life does is what Liv's life does. Whatever Keisha does is what Keisha does. You sit in your old geriatric, prehistoric, decrepit ass on the fucking internet stalking these girls ain't it. It's not gonna, don't take it out on us, take it out on his real hoes. You know what I mean? It's just sad. So, I mean, it's crazy. And to thine self be true, friend. Like, look at this. Now, do you really think that y'all look like y'all go together? Do you really think that y'all look like y'all go together? Like, you look You don't think you look like this man's mother-in-law? Be honest. You're giving his mother or mother-in-law. You're not giving wife. And I'm pretty sure a lot of places, when you go a lot of places, they probably be like, oh, well, your son and your granddaughter and all this other shit. And it's got you going insane. So now you're on the internet talking about, I'm bougie, I'm this, and lives life, and them ain't doing that. Like, worry about your own struggle-ass fucking life. Because if you run out of money or they repossess that house, you would have lack thereof, bitch. You would have lack thereof. And, bitch, you said this.
Them dummies out here, the salty, slow, sad, single, slow slowers who are unsuccessful, strange, and look in the mirror and see nothing but hag, okay? That's who the...
Did you just say, look in the mirror and see nothing but hag? Bitch, you literally look like Hagatha. You should have been the last person to try to call somebody a hag. You're the hag. Like, they look in the mirror and see hag. No. You don't know the definition of a fucking hag. You are a hag. You are a crone. You are all of those things. You old, washed up bitch. Dirty bitch. Because you won't even do your fucking fingernails. You won't even wash your fucking hands. But you're bougie. But, yeah, I had to come on this bitch and say my piece. Keep my likeness any type of way out of my mouth. Stop talking about Keisha. Stop talking about Liv. Leave these young girls alone. Go find you something else to do. Go join a knitting circle, bitch. Go play bingo or some shit like that. Go drink you some prune juice. Go do some shit consistent with that. And or just live your last days with your man, because this nigga is about to leave you. He about to leave you for me. He about to leave you for D. As a matter of fact, sometime this one, me, D, and good pussy Danica, we gonna fucking we gonna meet up and we gonna run a train on him. That's what the fuck's gonna happen with that. Okay? So that's all that man doing. He just getting his coin so he can get it back. And then that's another thing. So good pussy Danica went and helped him get a PPP loan. So I don't know. It sounds like, and that's his ex-wife. So that sounds like he's really getting a lot of money from you, and they're doing things to try to cement their future together. Because why would she try to, help him get all this if they're not together? Because good pussy Danica is who he's going to end up with. You're just a job right now. So go work on that. Go have your fun, because it's about to come to an end. He's about to go remarry good pussy Danica, and you're going to be looking fucking stupid. All right? Okay. But, yes, this was supposed to be and then you got me, I couldn't even talk about my ex-boyfriend. Oh my gosh. This was supposed to be a Paris video, but I had to come address this right quick so I can go deep into the Paris video that I have coming tomorrow. It's really deep. It's really, really deep. So it's going to take me a lot of time to do. I'm not going to Martin Lewis, y'all. Hey, Martin. But, so I'm still not done with the Paris series, but I just had to come holler at FranMa right quick. So thank you guys for watching, and girl, clean hands. Girl, clean hands. Girl, clean hands.